Kia ora, Postman here with another unboxing. I'll get some updates out of the way first. Sussed a tyre for the MB1. It's the RC 4-wheel drive Wild Peak. I think it looks good. Trying to keep it scale. Trying to keep it looking real. And what else we got? The Blue Hawk. Haha, yeah, blue. Look at that. A lot more parts on order for this. The old Mofo and LGRP setup worked a treat under there. That's that big, what was it? Supposed to be a Shogun. It was supposed to say Mofo Shogun, but it's got all the Chinese symbols on it there. That's cool. Toyota's come from China, so why not? China or Japan or whatever. The blue matching and the Mias axles I'm going to get for it matching. Nice. Nice shiny paint went on that one. Just laid it on thick. Wasn't too fussy about it. Super cool, man. I think that's awesome. I love the little visor at the front, the little kick at the back and the little dip at the front for the bonnet. The hood, sorry, hood. The tray at the back with the tailgate. Yeah, this thing's gonna look awesome. For Performer, don't know. With that much kick at the back there in the chassis, this much clearance, I'd like to see it running a carrier bearing, but that's a whole different kettle of fish. But so far this thing's coming along great. Plenty of forward weight bias. Yeah, that's great. The Army build, woohoo! Gave it the chop under the carrier bearing there to give me plenty of clearance for those uppers. Everything lined up beautifully, plumb. Nothing's cocked to the side or anything. Everything lined up great. Class 1 Army build. Just need to get 2 deadbolt drive shafts for the front and for the middle. I've decided OGRC are probably my favourite. Second favourite would be Hot Racing. They're both pretty much the same drive shaft, but they're just not the hardened steel ones. They're still alloy. They're just smooth, they're light. The way they move in and out, super smooth. I find that all of the hardened stuff is just excessively heavy and it has a bit too much binding in it. I do like Hot Racing and OGRC. Yeah, my favourites. Got a nice kick on the back of that. I don't know if you can tell there, the back axle's got a nice pushback on it to lift that drive shaft up out of the way. I don't know if the tyre might be in the way there. But yeah, plenty of clearance there. Plenty of clearance underneath the rig. The suspension was awesome, like it drops out quite a lot at the rear. That's dropped right out. So the rubber bands won't stop it from finding rocks. But once she's seated, she's good. They wear the GPM shorties at the front for the lossy 24B or whatever it is. And AX24s at the back. Lovely. Lovely. Painted it all army green. It came in, this is unpainted, these body mounts, they're unpainted, but I did hit the rest of it with paint, and then I realised this was one of my 3 army builds. This is going to be my class 3 army build, so it'll have a Jeep body of course. I didn't even realise that these were bullets actually 3D printed into it, so I hit them with some gold pen, and how appropriate. How appropriate that the Venge chassis comes with bullets printed in it in army green. Tip top. Fully loaded 1.3s from Hardpark. Let's try and get that. There you go. Fully loaded. Got all the tungsten in them. I picked a wheel face, the Hardpark signature wheel face, so that I could have plenty of clearance to get to those screws when they get bolted on the axles. I hope with the new Hardpark axles that Chad's got coming out, I hope they still have the same bolt patterns on the knuckles and especially on the rear. I think with the knuckles I could probably get away with just drilling my own holes into whatever knuckle, threading them. I'll probably drill them at say 1.2 and then thread them with a hand winder, a hand threading machine, to 1.4. But yeah, that is a sick wheel. Remember these are for 1.3, so all of this outer piece, the outer piece that's a bit shinier, that's going to go inside the tyre along with the brass weight hanger, which hangs right down into the belly of that rim. Probably see better on the back. There you go. So all that tungsten is tucked right into where the tyre will be. Hee-ha! And you can see the tolerances, like you've got a little bit of room here to play with. That weight hanger will slide slightly in and out. It's only a matter of millimeters. I'm going to give you that much room to work with, but it's going to be pretty close with whatever you go for. I have been shopping around, well, looking around anyway, window shopping for a set of 1.3s that I'd consider a worthy comp tyre to go on this. And the only thing I can find is the Mias pin. I do definitely want a pin tyre on these. Yeah, everything great, everything that I love is in 1.0. Like J-Com sets, I don't even think they'd do a 1.3, could be wrong. But yeah, there they all are. You can see the ones that aren't loaded, they don't stall as much, whereas the loaded ones, they rock a bit different. You can see that, so I've got two that just have the brass with no slugs, and then two for up front. Yeah, they're going to be sick. And they are going to go on this. I haven't opened it yet, but this is the IERC 24 scalar chassis. Only just released a couple of weeks ago, or whatever. The shipping was actually quite fast, which I appreciate. That's cool. Everyone appreciates a fast bit of shipping. I know fast for you guys is like 3 days or something, 2 days, just from coast to coast in America. But for me, what have we got? Oh, great. Yay. Cool, man. No, better than no packaging at all. I'd rather have a stack of NSDRC stickers though. Oh, check that out. Merge the world, yeah. There we go, IRC, built to last. Cool. Happy days. Oh, a free patch. That's cool. That's cool. A free patch, man. Yeah. Oh, it's got a good weave. Oh, it's got a good weave on it. Oh, what else did I get? Oh, yeah, that's right. I picked up some beadlocks. Plastic jelly bean slotted style beadlocks with the crown on them. The crown being the emblem for IERC. That's cool. That is cool. I think I picked up the trail, however you want to pronounce it. I picked up that bolt pattern. Cool, man. Those are going to look rad. If I decide to put 1.0s on this, there'll be trails with these beadlocks. But if I get to have my way with this, as far as axles go, I'll be using these. IRC. Be my Valentine. Okay. Alright. A lot of love going down. A lot of love. I like it. Better have a hot chick working in. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice big ziplock style. What do we get? Cool bag of parts. Pop that open. Oh, yeah. Dang, that's a cool weave, man. That looks different than any other weave I've got. And the way the colour's floating around, that's cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. And the crown etched into it. Very nice. Very nice. That has a savage breakover on it. And I like how this is rounded. See, a lot of them are quite sharp and steep. So your skid goes in the 2 holes here. I hope you guys can see them. And then there's 4 holes down the bottom here, the bottom line. You can see those. Fingernails in the way. There you go. 5. And that's going to give you 5 steps for extending your rear links forward and aft. Oh, that's cool. That'll be a rear body hinge mount. I don't think I'll be using that. Plenty of options for shocks up front. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Another sticker of choice. Let's have a look at what's in here. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, that goes on the rig. Merge the world, lovely. And I'll give you a close-up of their carrier system. That is the small carrier system using the smaller bearing. So a lot of companies, or ones I've got thus far, they use the larger style bearing. Cool, that's cool. And what's awesome is see where the mounting holes are? The whole top of the carrier bearing system doesn't sit up much higher than that, which means you're going to get it nice and flat across the chassis rail. Let me just confirm that. Where's it going to be? Somewhere around here? Yeah. See, it's going to bolt in like that and sit quite flat. So it won't stick up, it won't have any lift on it. That's cool, I like it. My skid, yeah, it's got some depth to it, got a nice angle. Push that transmission back so the motor doesn't interfere with the front servo. Yes. Yes. Okay, and we've got some different heights here as well. We've got short, we've got tall. Oh, this is good. And here. So that's going to sit either here, like that, or it's going to be able to be positioned further back or further forward to hold your links, your rear lowers, and to push them backwards and forwards. Cool, man. Oh, I'm stoked about that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we get these little cool little trinkets too. And apparently you glue them to wherever, whatever, depending on how you want it to look. Some nice little crowns. Cool. All right. Happy crawling. Have a good day. Love your parents and your kids. Bye.